Hello and welcome back to our final day of QISSN. Woohoo!
Good morning from our commentary bench today. I am Sam here from Shalom College.
And I am Maddie here, and I don't actually have a school, but look, I am from St. James originally. I used to coach and manage that team. This is my first year that I'm actually not a coach, manager or player since 2017, which is crazy, but I'm excited to be back in soaking up the atmosphere of the last day, and we're going to start off shortly with our Div 8 Grand Final, playing for the Div 8 Shield.
Who have we got in this game, Maddie?
So we have St. John's Catholic School from Roma, and then we have St. James Lutheran College from Hervey Bay. And the St. John's Catholic School, they were originally in Pool G, and St. James were in Pool H. So it'll be a bit of an interesting matchup. They both finished 5th in their pools, so it'll be interesting to see this kind of game that'll happen today.
And we have...
Oh yes, Joel. I'm a uni student that have been just taping up, looking at the students.
Slay, Joel.
Injuries, yes.
Slay, nice.
Very important job at this carnival, and we do appreciate CQU being here, providing all that physio for the week.
Yeah, as our naming sponsor. So thank you, CQ University. And just a quick shout out to say thanks so much to our host school, Shalom Catholic College, or Shalom College in Bundaberg. And we've got a couple of local sponsors. We've got platinum sponsors, the Wave Sports Club, Hits FM 93.9, 4BU AM 1332. And our gold sponsors, Sam?
We have Bundaberg Regional Council again. We have this beautiful venue here of the Bundaberg Multiplex, courtesy of the Bundaberg Regional Council. We have Tony Madden Architects and the Catholic Education Diocese of Rockhampton, and our wonderful partner of Coronas.
Fantastic. So we've got a really good lineup of sponsors here that can, make these carnivals happen. Without our sponsors, these carnivals can't happen. Obviously, you need your players to play the games, I guess, but without them, and of course without us, you wouldn't be able to have this carnival because we keep it entertaining.
Oh, absolutely. And because we have about 2 minutes to take the call, we're going to go through some team lists here, starting with St. John's Catholic School, Roma. We have in number 1, Millie Fillan, who is our captain for this evening. Number 2, Elena Cooper. Number 3, Georgia Ferguson. Number 4, Jasmine Skelton. Number 5, Macy Lemon. Number 6 is Kayla Humphreys. Number 7, Daniela Lewis. Number 8, Chelsea Banks. Number 9, Lucy Ferguson. And number 10, rounding it out with Ruby Murray. They are coached by Georgia Walton and Riley Weedman, with Jenny Schuss as our manager and Bridget Bright as the trainer, which they are all looking here excited this morning as the team tunnels are lining up.
Fantastic. And I got goosebumps just watching it all here at the moment. So we just saw on our screen before that St. John's Catholic School from Roma has won the toss, so it'll be their centre pass first. From St. James Lutheran College with Killy Carmichael and Cadence Turner as our co-captains, Carly Caswell, Annamika DeSwart, Macy Erickson, Lily Ferguson, Tamika Ferguson, to not be confused as sisters, might I add, Talita Gala, Ruby Jennings, Addison Mason and Lily Parker. Coach, we have Jodie Kane, and our manager is Tanya Carmichael, and principal is Mr. Michael Stock.
On court 3, we have St. Mary's Catholic College, Kingaroy versus St.
What are our tips in here, guys? Who do we think's going to take it out?
Oh, look, I'm going to have to be a bit biased, but I'm rooting for St. James here, boys. We'll see, but that's my tip. What do you think, Sam?
I have not watched either of these two play, but I back you there and say St. James have looked like they've got a beautiful warm-up going on this morning.
Ooh, and Joel?
Oh well, because you guys have chosen both St. James, I'll be going for St. John.
Oh,
Fantastic. Yeah, look, we've got a bit of equalness on this. No rivalries on here just yet. I think they're just about to get started here. Oh, bit eager, we can see. They're really roaring to go. Nice and early in the morning.
Not bad for 7 o'clock in the morning.
I was going to say, I was up at 4 a.m, so...
Dedication to the cause.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see we're already starting.
The vibes are high already. The crowd is starting to roll in.
Sure are. We've got Jasmine Skelton about to start the game off. With Cadence Turner and her defensive arms.
And we are away.
It's going to reset because the girls are a little bit eager. Great to see their enthusiasm for the game.
St. James would have loved to have that turnover there.
Absolutely. Again, they're working it down the court. They got their really quick passing into the circle there. They want to really hold on to each of their centres so they can get the passes and get their shots in. So got to throw in for St. John's down on the baseline.
Millie, our goal shooter of St. John's, already looks like she's got a limp, so let's hope she holds up.
Yeah, fingers crossed. It's not good to be injured on this last game especially. Offside by Cadence Turner, the co-captain. So now they've got a chance in the circle from the captain Millie from St. John's. Great reach there. And fantastic rebound by Millie. Great defensive arms by Keeley and a shot to open up the game. St. John's in the lead, 1-0. Working their way down the court, St. James.
Do you think Cadence here in number 2 is going to be one of their key players today for St. James?
I definitely think so. Coming in that centre area, they really need to utilise her and her, knowledge for the court. She's been playing this is her 4th QISSN, so she definitely has, an idea about the competition and how to play and how to keep a steady focused head. So it'll definitely be good for them on the court. But looking at their centre from St. John's, I definitely think fantastic intercept.
They definitely needed that after they had the turnover.
For sure, yes. This is still St. James centre, Lily Parker with that. I think the St. John's centre is fantastic. You can really see that she's really all over that there. Fantastic goal by the Fergonator.
Which Fergonator have we got there?
We got Lily Ferguson, our Fergonator. She sinks the long bomb every time. Fantastic. Again, defensive pressure.
See, she's got that height advantage there as well.
Absolutely, and she matched up well with the goal defence from St. John's too. You can really see they've got a really nice match there. Nice look there for the pass. Fantastic work from Millie. So it's 1-1, tight game. So we had a breaking call against the wing defence from St. John's. Centre out of play from St. John's. And contact call. But they both went up for those rebounds. So that's really important in this game, is that they're not getting those shots they need to go up for those rebounds, which you can just see. Defensive arms through the circle. A bit crowded for both teams in the middle there. Working their way back down.
St. James really looking for a turnover here. That does, unfortunately.
Very close there. Okay, so St. John's have taken the lead now, 3-1. Got to see what St. James can do with this now. It's really good to see, from Toledo and Berganator in the middle there to really just tight with their arms. Another fantastic shot there from Millie, their captain.
And it makes it 4-1 to St. John's.
Yeah, so St. John's have really now got a strong lead. Need lots of options now from St. James. Great reach there from the goalkeeper. Fantastic follow-in from Addie Mason in the shooting circle there. St. John's still in the lead, 4-2. They really like their really high balls from St. John's, I've really noticed. And it's working for them down there.
I'm not a netball expert at all, but they have got some great positional plays here.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are using the court well.
Yep, absolutely. You can see that. And even St. James are working it back, working it forwards, but St. John's are just shutting them down with their defensive arms every time. So 5-3. St. John's leading. And Jasmine from St. John's is doing a really fantastic work, really opening the court up. Strong, fast drive. She's got their front cuts, looking back for that reset option.
Alania there, number 2, as the goal attack has been everywhere. She has not stopped working for St. John's.
Absolutely, yeah. You can see she got a little bit off balance just before, but she really tried to save that. She's fantastic all over the court, isn't she?
That's what we love to see here at QISSN, just that dedication.
100%, absolutely. So now we've got 5-4. St. James had a turnover. The defender out of play, Georgia. Another Ferguson. And They've got two. Oh, fast drive by the goal defence there. Rebound. What a Fergalicious goal by the Ferganator.
5-all.
They are 5-all.
Back on centre.
Again, that goal attack, their number 2, Elania. Fantastic. Apologies for the incorrect pronunciation. So both teams are starting to rush that little bit more now. They just need to slow the game down a little bit more, take their time, not race against the clock.
I think that's exactly what Coach Jody and Georgia will be saying as well.
Absolutely, yep.
With just over 6 minutes to go, there is still plenty of time in this half.
Fantastic take from Keeley in the circle there. Again, they're working it down. Covering with our wing defence and wing attack, both using their arms to cover the space. Got Addie up for the long. And she's shot it in. So now St. James are in the lead, 6-5, and this is their centre. So they need to hold on to this. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic take by Georgia, another Ferganator. Incredible. Game's still in play. I think they might have thought they heard a whistle then. Oh, and again, Lily Parker and Keely Carmichael are really working together well in that circle, but our goal...
Threw that one away.
Yeah, unfortunately. And our goal attack, Elania, she's just doing a fantastic work with just moving forwards and coming to the ball and creating that open space. So now I've got a turnover. Bring it back down the court. 5 minutes to go. Again, we just need to, I think I'm hearing by the coaches to just slow the game down a bit more. They just need to slow that game down. They're really working. They're tight positionings. So you can see there from the goal shooter from Addie, she comes out, she pops out, but then she goes back for the overhead ball. And it's seeming to work there for St. James. Let's see what St. John's can do with this centre. 5-7 to St. James. They're doing a fantastic... Oh, that was a fantastic pass. Fantastic, straight into the circle there. She knew exactly where she wanted to go and she got it.
And again, Millie executed it beautifully.
Yeah. Oh, and a great grab by the goalkeeper. Unlucky call. And a shot there by Annie Mason, goal shooter for St. James.
It's at St. John's Centre, but it is 8-6 to St. James with 4 minutes on the clock. We can see there the stress levels are high on the coaches already.
Absolutely. We've got a massive support squad here today. Again, they're working it down. Really just trying, I think St. John's are really just trying to,
What happened there?
Oh, got a call for a contact. I think our goal attack, Elania, was pushing a little bit too much, I think. Just trying to keep her defensive play up. Great arms there by the centre from St. John's. Unlucky call there. St. James, 6-9.
What was your position while you were playing, Maddie?
Oh, my position kind of floated a little bit everywhere. I think more so just the defensive end. So I loved playing in the goal defence, goalkeeper, wing defence. They were my positions. I loved playing there. And it's really interesting to see the style and technique of these girls coming through and the way that they've been brought up in training and how well they can move on the court and their pressure. Yeah, again, St. John's doing a fantastic job coming down the circle there. Again, just slowing it down in the circle. Fantastic arms there by their captain, Millie. She's really brought that back in. They need options on the circle here. They've got one from Jasmine. Oh, and they've shot the long ball. Fantastic there. 7-10. St. James Centre and St. James leading by 3. So those of you watching at home, we've got the Div 8 Grand Final here. We've got St. John's College from Roma and St. James Lutheran College in Harvey Bay. Great take there by the Ferganator. Fantastic. She sinks those long bombs. You can always guarantee that.
Just
Working
under
down.
2 minutes to go. It is 11 St. James to 7 St. John's.
They got a tip there from St. John's. First of many grand finals today. Oh, fantastic there. Great read by the goal defence. She really understood what was happening. So St. John's really need this to come back into level scores. Got Lily there breaking the front. Good rebounding there from Georgia in the goal defensive circle. Position there.
Sassy Jasmine here just settling it down.
Yeah, and they definitely need that. You can tell that's what she's trying to do in the court there. They've got St. James have got fantastic arms, and they know that they need to settle it down that little bit more.
That combo of Millie to Elenia.
Really working down in there, isn't it? Again, working it down. They're needing those options.
I don't think we've even had any substitutions this half.
No, we haven't had any rolling subs, nothing. We haven't had anyone needing to come off yet. We've still got the same girls playing in the spots. I think they're going to try and work it in this time. Oh, and they've had a little bit of a dive onto the ball there. I think our captain's a little bit injured down there at the moment. She looks a bit stiff, trying to get back up. So they didn't make a call there because no one had actually had possession of the ball.
Can she get it in here with 5 seconds on the clock? Unfortunately there for Mason, she did not get the shot away.
No goal. So we're currently St. James Lutheran College leading 11 points to 7 to St. John's College Catholic School, Roma. So, thoughts from the first half. What do we reckon?
First thing, they definitely need to settle it down a bit.
Yeah.
It just got a bit scrappy there in the end.
Yep.
There was times where there was too many turnovers on both teams. But heart, effort, soul into this game, you can see it already.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely see the push, the want. They want their school's name on that shield. You can tell that that's what they're after. This is what they've played all week for. They want this now. It just comes down to a matter of who wants it more.
The speed is there. The speed is there.
Yep, definitely. They've got the speed. They know how to play netball. They're playing good netball. Again, they just got to slow it down that little bit more. We've got some pretty in-depth conversations happening on both sides. Can't see any
positional changes
no,
yet, you reckon?
haven't noticed any substitutions or changes as of yet. So we'll keep an eye on our captain over at St. John's Catholic School, Millie. She went down there as the goal shooter, so we'll just see how she's going. During this time, we'll just take a moment to thank our naming partner again, CQ University, and our host school, Shalom College, and the Bundaberg Regional Council for this fantastic facility to host QISSN this week.
We'll also throw a massive shout out to Struddies as well.
Oh, we
Struddies for their merchandise.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Cannot
love their
forget-
colours this year. The
Oh.
blues, the pinks. It's just beautiful.
cannot forget Struddies. They every year blow me away. I'm like, how can they be better next year? They always do. They find a way. Where there's a
Especially
will,
with
there's
these
a way.
game balls.
Oh, amazing, aren't they? All right, starting it out here.
Second half is now on.
I think we've had a positional change with our wing defence here for.
We've got number 10 in of Ruby Murray.
Yeah, I think she's come onto the court now. A bit of an instruction call from Keeley there. So St. John's have had a turnover now.
That is the start they've definitely been needing.
Absolutely. Got Jasmine here. Caught the ball.
Well intercepted there.
Cadence with the read and the intercept there. Now can St. James hold on to it, or are St. John's going to really fight for it now and call it back? Oh, fantastic. Nearly the goalkeeper got that one. Oh, Fergie-licious. Amazing. Got a turnover, so now St. James ball, 8-12 leading. working it back for that reset option, which is always fantastic to see. Does sometimes get a bit confusing with the whistles, even I'm thinking.
Good reach there from number 5, Macy Lemon.
Yeah. The reach from both of those girls in the circle there is incredible. They've really got their arms over.
Something that you definitely know the importance of, wouldn't you, Maddie?
Oh, 100%. If you don't have your arms over, the pressure from the arms really just adds to it, adds to the goal, adds to the pressure, and it really makes a difference. If you don't have your arms over that ball, it just really can be the difference between.
Especially going to be important here when they're needing some more turnovers.
Definitely. So 9-13 with 10 minutes to go. St. James Lutheran College leading. Oh, long bomb. What did I tell you? That is Fergalicious.
She has been on fire.
Absolutely. Flaming hot. Working it down again. Options out. So we've got Millie still on the court here, the captain. She's coming out of the circle that little bit more just to kind of work that
Beautiful
in.
play there.
Got a tip there from Keeley. And rebound there from the... Oh, goal attack. Got the contact. Okay.
Unfortunate there for Elania.
Yeah. Really tried hard.
She had the follow through.
She did. She definitely did. She got a little bit... Oh.
Oh, wow, that's a long pass.
That is a very long pass.
And sending it straight in there for Addison Mason.
And we've got another turnover. So we've had a rolling substitution with Anamika now coming on at wing defence and Carly having a break. Haven't seen any more substitutions from St. John's Roma yet. Elania with a fantastic read and intercept. Read that like a book. Fantastic. Let's see if they can sink this one. Stepping it in. Got the rebounds this time.
Nearly getting the contact there.
And she's going to have a go for goal. Can she lead her team to victory? Got 10-15 now at St. John's ball. A 5-point difference. Let's see if they can bring it down to 4 from St. John's. St. James really working hard again with their defensive pressure. Big swing and fantastic intercept, or almost intercept. Yep. See, the pressure's really unfolding now. Fantastic cover there by Cadence.
And unfortunately went out there for Jasmine Scanton as a centre.
She did a great job trying to keep that one in. Working it down the court.
Number 8, Talita Gala has been a quiet little hero for St. James as well.
Yeah, she has, hasn't she? She's really played that wing attack position well. She's really working, being that silent assassin almost.
She's fed some great balls through.
Yep, for sure. You can really see, and you can tell she's doing so much. Again, defensive pressure down the middle there. St. John's really working it in.
Very nice play there from St. John's.
Yep, and a step in. Oh, couldn't quite get the ball in. We've had a rolling sub there from the wing attack from St. John's.
We now have number 6 on, Kayla Humphreys, into the wing attack. With 7 minutes to go, they're going to have to work hard.
They sure do. It's really neck and neck. Got another long bomb there. Well done. 10-16, St. James ball. St. James are in the lead. You can tell this is the part of the game where they start to get that bit tired. They've got, you know, half of the half left, and they're starting to feel that pressure now. They're starting to feel.
We have had a centre change for St. John's. We have had Jasmine come off, and we've got Daniela Lewis, who has come into the centre with 6 minutes and 30 on the clock. She's going to have to work hard to get some turnovers in here.
Let's see what she can do. They're still
at 7 points down.
There's still 6 minutes to go. We're not going to can't write anyone off yet. We've had another rolling substitution. We now have Macy coming on for St. James. Didn't quite get that ball in there from Elania.
Captain Millie needing to settle the girls' nerves.
Yeah, we just had a stepping infringement call there from Anamika. So St. John's will have another chance to shoot for goal. Oh, didn't quite get it again. And was unlucky with the rebound there. So again, St. James working it down the court. Really opening up that space again. And St. John's are doing a fantastic job trying to use their arms as their pressure. And again, offside there.
Just unfortunately.
I think she nearly might have thought she was centre, running all around the fantastic running she was doing there by Anamika. Really?
Georgia Ferguson there for St. John's has just been everywhere as a goal defence today.
Yep, absolutely has.
Pivotal in defence and working the ball out.
Yeah, both defence ends are fantastic. She really has shone for this game. She's been one of my standout players on the goal defence from number 3, Georgia. Fantastic.
And then she gets the ball back as well.
Yep. And that's exactly what
Fantastic
it is.
pressure there.
Going up with 2 hands for those rebounds is what is going to win you that ball every time for the rebounds. So goal attack, we've got Alania. She's out a bit too far. She really needs to get into that circle there. Stepping call. Get them down the court more.
Good effort run there through Ruby.
Contact by the goal shooter. The idea was there. She was trying to just go straight through the defender's hand in there. The idea was there, but unfortunately just didn't happen as well. Nearly a held ball there. A bit under pressure. Got 4 minutes to go. St. James leading by 7.
And both teams still just need to settle it down a bit. The pressure is building.
Yep, pressure is building.
St. James centre here. Can they take it out to a 9-point lead?
It is getting very close. Fantastic. Oh, that was just executed so well there by our Daniela. Amazing. Executed incredibly. Got an obstruction call. Gonna work it back down the court now. Contact there by Cadence, co-captain for St. James. Obstruction.
She on short ball into Millie.
He's going to have a chance for goal now. He's got to breathe. Oh, fantastic long shot. Fantastic long shot. So they've got a turnover, 11 to 18.
With 3 minutes remaining.
See some rolling substitutions going to happen.
Very long ball.
Yeah, swinging it right across.
Well regathered there by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, definitely. Again, they're just working it down the court so well. Oh, and the goal defence again.
That is Georgia. Ferguson. She has been on fire.
Yes, absolutely, well and truly. I think it must just be the name Ferguson at this point.
In this game, when we've got three of them on the court.
Yep, and they are doing fantastic. Got a contact call there by Keeley, co-captain. Millie, the captain, has a chance to shoot it in.
She will get another chance, luckily.
Contact there by Lily Parker. We've got rolling subs. We've got another Ferguson coming onto the court now, Tamika.
Millie sinks it in with 2 minutes remaining. It is, I think the score
should be 12 to 18, I think.
18 St. James, St. John's 12.
Had a bit of an error with the scoreboard.
Another sub made for St. John's with the last couple of minutes on.
A high ball there, and
Jasmine Skelton has come back on as wing attack. She went from a centre position into a wing attack. Scores are updated now. It is 19 at 12.
12 to St. James Lutheran College in Harvey Bay.
St. John's Centre.
Fantastic goal there by Lania. 13 to 19. St. James leading.
We're about to tick into the seconds.
Yep. 60 seconds to go.
Long ball there, Cadence. She has been
Fantastic.
absolutely fantastic on the ball today.
And I have goosebumps. Oh my goodness, 20 to 13. What a game this has been. Both teams fighting until the last second.
Early calls on MVPs. Who are we going?
Look, I'm going to have to pick the goal defence from St. John's. She's been fantastic.
St. John's, she has been team MVP, absolutely.
Yep. And look, I'm going to have to pick Cadence.
Absolutely.
Cadence Turner.
Cadence Turner, St. James has been a beautiful player in the middle there.
She's just been everywhere. She's been everywhere.
We can see the emotions are getting high with 20 seconds on the clock on the St. James bench.
Got 18 seconds. Can St. John's get another one, or are St. James going to hold them out?
15, St. John's centre.
Got 10 seconds to go. Can they get the ball in and get one more shot? Millie, captain, sinks it.
Brings it back to 4, but unfortunately that is the game. It is a massive congratulations to St.
James Lutheran College.
Harvey Bay.
Oh my goodness.
The Division 8 champions. It came back as a fantastic game in the end.
It sure did. It was an incredible game in the end there.
And a massive congratulations to Jodie, Tanya, Renee and the team of St. James Lutheran College.
From Harvey Bay. Wow, what a game. That game holds a really special place in my heart, I reckon. I think it was just fantastic to watch. You know, they did an incredible job. This was a team that I coached for the last 4 years and managed, and oh my gosh, it was just, yeah, it's so great to see how far they've come.
Fantastic. All right, wonderful. Thank you for joining us here on our first game of the day of Division 8. Next, we have up Marist College Emerald versus St. Augustine's College Augustine Heights.
And this is for Div 7.